Alright, welcome and welcome back everybody. It has been quite a bit since I've played this, so I'm just gonna jump straight into it. Theoretically, this is coming out very soon after the last video, so
Let her pass. Outlander, Chief of
I'm talking, but if you haven't seen that, I recommend you do. We convinced is a word the last tribe to join the Kulrut to assign new
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
marshals. Hello? What language am I speaking? To assign new marshals. And so now we're here at the Memorial Grove to see how that's gonna go.
The Kulrut should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaro's throne. And Aether.
But yeah, you'll have to bear with me. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, so I'm probably gonna confuse the buttons for a while. This place is cool. I want one.
It's another part of the ruins. Turned into a fighting ring.
Just cash. My bad. Doesn't mind if I do. Nice.
This could be useful.
Oh, here's a stash and a workbench.
346 minutes later.
Yes. Scorpion Squad secured the weapon.
Good. Aloy, it seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heel.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Tekote reprimanded for all the clan to see. You both served well. But now the Kulrut is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come for me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Katalo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed,
That's one too
and by
many.
the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the Kulrut with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive
Something
your reward.
Sneaky's gonna
Make
happen
whatever
the other way though, I
preparations
bet.
you must. Once the Kulrut begins, you must see it through.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
Well, of course they will. I'm the defenses.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the 10. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice.
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We
Made their
honored
last
them by
stand
holding
here.
the Kulrut where they fell.
Let's get this over with.
Good.
Oh, my bad.
You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the 10. I'll see you when this is done.
Alright. I forgot everything he just said. It's a good thing this thing has quest markers.
There can only be victory.
Oh my goodness. Everybody's talking at once. This is a
Kote.
neurodivergent nightmare.
Of course.
Look, comrades. Chief's champion. What an honor.
Yes, it is.
Easterner.
You're welcome.
Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to
Valid.
save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops
That's
if I were you.
weird saying, but okay. What? Somebody trying to call a bird?
Okay. Hikaro's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
But we must hold. And look,
It's a cool shot.
we are not alone in this fight.
What? Oh. Oh. See, there we go. Wrong button.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the Kulrut from below. But from above...
Not bad.
Nice.
Where did you get it?
I get
One
a
of our
gun.
squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
Dana! The Kulrut is upon
Flashbacks
us!
of Kato no
Our
Moidia.
struggle demands new blood, new leaders. Release the quarry.
Dang, that's some good aim.
Challengers, approach. All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10.
Really?
Strike from
Doesn't
the air as
seem
they
like
did,
that's that tricky.
and seize your glory.
You weren't gonna keep that? I can feel it in my controller. Yup.
Here they come!
Hold them back! Defend the Kulrut!
Oh no, you don't. Oh, my aim is terrible. Oh no, 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 put that down.
Protect the arena!
Put that down.
Firing, Aloy!
Idiot. Easy. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big boy. Nice. What are you staring at, huh? Yeah, I'm trying to hit weak points.
Weapons along the side! Use them!
What? What weapons? Along the... Ooh, another one. Heck yeah. Nah, put that gun down. I'm the one shooting here. Ooh. Sonic's back. Ha! That can't be it. That was too easy. That was...
That can't be all of them.
She's just holding that like it's nothing. Oh.
What is that?
Is that one of those big
I don't
snake
know.
things?
Hold the defenses! Go!
What? Why did you get rid of the gun? That was so useful. Yeah, your defenses held really well. Oh. Why was that able to explode? What the heck? Why aren't you looking at the edge? Ouch. And why are we all just standing around? Ooh, yep, it is what it is. Ouch. Ooh.
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire! Hey! That's right, over here, you big worm!
Got him.
I gotta take this thing down and catch up to Regala.
Oh, all the wrong
Before
buttons.
it's knocked, we'll fire a few shots from that ballista.
Okay, I need to remember what the heck this is. Okay. Ow. This is not gonna go well.
I'm in position! Let's bring this thing down! It's too close! Lure it away from the ballista!
Hey.
It's too close! Lure it away from the ballista! Ah!
What? Where did that come from?
Much better.
Ow. Ooh.
Firing!
Ow.
Take that, machine! Hold on, champion! We're reloading!
Of course you are. Ow.
Keep its attention!
Yeah, working on it. This thing is
Here goes
crazy.
nothing! Take that, machine! Gotta reload! Lining up the shot!
Ow. Stop that. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I could have gotten another critical.
Firing!
Ow, so is it.
Got it! Hold on, champion! We're reloading!
Oh my gosh.
Keep it to tension! Firing!
Dang it.
That hit the mark! Gotta reload!
Ow.
Keep it to tension!
Ooh, knocking armor off. Oh, crap. Okay.
Machine's too close! I can't fire!
We'll get better then. Ah. No, can't afford to be missing. Oh my, I just shot a rock.
I can't get a good shot! Get the machine away from the ballista!
Stop hiding in the... Yeah.
Get the machine away from the ballista!
Feeling better.
Here goes nothing! Take that, machine! Gotta reload!
Why didn't it explode? Ow. Ooh! Did I get it already? I was too focused. I couldn't see the health bar. Nice!
I hate those things. Regala went after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them.
Oh hey. Conveniently made a way down for me.
No more sneaking around.
Get to the machine! Go! Get to the
Thanks. Regala went after the chief in the throne room. The Outlander!
Two arms! A hostile is on the move!
It's taken this whole time for you guys to just not even injure each other? Dang, that's a strong rope. And hands.
Katalo!
No one's gonna just get her? Just gonna let her dramatically escape?
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hekarro will be run red.
We're just letting her get away? Alright.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go.
And, well, I was gonna say, apparently they
I failed.
salute like
I should've
Americans,
finished
but
Gala.
I mean, it makes sense if
Now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger
once
than
they've
ever.
memorialized
I'll do
were
what I can
American
to help.
soldiers.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then, but I believe in you now. So leave me and get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
What happened to underneath the throne room? Or is that the hatch? Yeah, okay.
This is it.
Oh!
There's below.
That's one way to get down.
There. That console. Come on, Aether. Time to go home.
Oh, that's creepy.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring ether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
Please, Aloy. Come here.
Oh. I know that building.
The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hekarro.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Reporting for duty, Commander.
Huh?
I'm coming with you.
But Hekarro needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life.
Huh? You lost your arm, not the rest of
It
you.
is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
I think that was a compliment, but I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret that.
I need to get Aether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
Blood of the 10, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the Chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Kavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hekarro cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Kavo is the last of my blood.
What made Kavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Kavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So if Kavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Kavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
If Kavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hekarro let him back into the tribe?
The Chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try. I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Kavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Kavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
I have some other things to take care of first. I can meet you there.
I'll wait for you on the hill crest southeast of the grove. We'll make our way to the outpost from there. Until then, strike true.
I've been thinking I would try to figure out how to set up some live streams, and that's where I would do like a lot of the side quests and stuff. But I don't know how to do that yet, so I'll have to do some research. No. There we go.
A rush of air.
Oh, that was funny. Got to glide across the ground for a bit. I guess it's a good time to reset the recording. Oh, that was close. Almost accidentally recorded over what I already had.
Like
that would
this?
have been very not good.
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
What?
Aloy! Aaron, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tenakth friend arrived.
Kotallo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think you've seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training.
Hey, hold up.
Okay.
That was really awkward. What?
Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. There's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I was hoping
That
you could
sounded
help me with something.
So
it's
convinced.
about the Tenakth rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels.
I thought that was something only you could do.
They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tenakth?
Pretty much.
Oh, well, that's just great!
Is there any way you can
Season
help me find out who
2.
they are? Anything to track them down and stop them.
Yeah, I can send out some messages from Chainscrape. Get in touch with my contacts in the claim, see what I can find out.
I'd appreciate that. Oh, and I'll let you know if I find out anything more about the Sons of Prometheus.
Same here.
Oh, so much talking with everybody. At least I don't have to read it.
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second, I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training. Mostly.
Hey, yo!
Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus.
She just walk through the chair.
Let's hope that's enough. Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe.
Dang, he's really
we'll be fine.
doggone on errand.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least. And heartbreaking.
Overview effect.
That such life should be bent on destroying ours.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light. Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvests passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter. Right, I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then.
Fair enough.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Yes.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Once. And it didn't go very well. And technically we're seeing it right now.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see an Utaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I'm mistaken.
Yay, everybody's okay with being wrong about each other. It's almost like that's the not very subtle moral of this game.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hekaro and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the 10 walk with you.
Yes, new subfunction.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Oh, that's cool looking.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated ELEUTHIA frequency.
ELEUTHIA. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy.
Well, it did say beware on
this
it.
Transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually ELEUTHIA?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would ELEUTHIA send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why ELEUTHIA would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either ELEUTHIA is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there,
Or something that knows you're here wants to
someone
lure you
else is
there.
trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be ELEUTHIA.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Suspicious.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
Where'd Florida go?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
I also
course
want
it could
to
be a
do it
trap.
later.
But if it really is ELEUTHIA, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Yeah, I definitely do need to do that, but I want to do it later.
Aloy.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Aaron to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss before you depart?
How's Katalo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Ooh, you could give him a
Really?
robot arm.
I'm sure he will be. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world. an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh Plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Aether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures return to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
Well, let's hope that part at least comes true.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room.
Oh.
Your companions thought
Oh,
you would
nice.
appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
Training dummy. Already has arrows in it.
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy.
Why is it blue?
I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Why are you jumping on the table?
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
I mean, I can't do anything else, so yeah.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened donkeys forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Yep. Ooh! Don't like the sound of that. I mean, the sound is actually really cool. But I don't want to... I'm not excited to meet whatever's making it. Oh!
Vermin.
Is she a new one?
What is that?
What the hell?
Oh! How did you not notice that your shield broke? Idiot.
Well, that takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
They killed one. That means we could too.
Obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
It fought is generous. Mostly just
Snow brought the chill.
escaped.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield.
Yeah, I think you kept it obvious.
But why was she here?
Can I take
access
whatever
last
her shield
communication
was coming
file,
from? Clothes are cool.
I'll use my
Can I
focus to
have them?
scan the battlefield too.
Yeah, they're probably
crazy
custom
weapon
fit.
the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will.
Hello, Verbena?
But it's gone now.
What do you have for me?
Yeah.
I checked everywhere,
do your
still no
thing.
sign of the asset.
I'll wait here.
Can we call?
Okay,
What?
Hello, Verbena? What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
and I guess that was when she got here. Oh, these things are freaky looking.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
That's not very specific. What else are we looking at? Ah. Give me the... I can't pick it up. Dang. I need to get me one of these.
Weapon's still hot.
Yeah, it's on fire.
I need
What
to
do
know
you...
how it worked.
What?
But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
It's actively on fire. You've spent too much time with that focus. Forget how real life works.
One of the sons of Prometheus.
Hmm.
It looks like his focus was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Huh. So it was partly digital. At least they were doing something helpful.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here.
I
better get back
good,
to
I'd
it.
like to hear it. Because I don't know. I don't know what happened besides she started shooting, they started shooting and stabbing, and she has a noticeable lack of holes through her body, even though she got stabbed.
All right, she who sees the unseen.
I mean, so does everybody else now, apparently.
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up, all so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
You think?
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
Ooh,
Acid.
the other clone, maybe?
Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? ELEUTHIA?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Oh yeah, maybe they stole it and it broke free. What'd you find?
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down
Ooh.
into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith
Yeah,
the
I'd say
Rebels
so.
killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That
Hey,
Zenith
yeah,
isn't the
yeah,
only one
let's
of its
just
kind.
head to... Wait,
Don't wanna
what?
be caught by
Watch
surprise
for
if
one
the
of
others
those
show
by
up.
himself?
Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's just head down into whatever the heck this is.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after ELEUTHIA. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Ooh. Okay, I thought that was like a cliff. Nice. Oh. Fine.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Funk. The heck is this? Ooh.
I've never seen a transmitter
That's a
like this
Zenith
before.
transmitter.
Looks like it's self-destructed.
Just make sure it's broken. Because that looks like Zenith technology. I don't want them seeing what's going on.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So ELEUTHIA's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset?
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Don't
Or
jinx
anything
it.
you can blow up.
Oh, ye of little faith. I can find something to blow up anywhere. Oh, there's two ways to go. Never mind, this is just a little... Oh, no, there is a door. And another door that I can't do anything with.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wait, which door did I come in? Not this one.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
Whoa.
What were they for?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Okay, well now I need to see what's the other way. No, not that far back. It's dark over here. Wow, so many doors.
This place is huge.
Oh, and this goes into here.
Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
Why'd she get all robotic
If it
all of a
is,
sudden?
somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Cloaking. So much stuff. I would love to find a place like this in real life.
Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so.
Ancient metal eye. Is that like a android prosthetic? I've seen people making those actually. It's pretty cool.
So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Ooh, all rusty.
No.
That's not metal. It's just cracked stone.
A control console.
I don't like red.
To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Ah, but all this loot. Okay, I'm actually kind of concerned about how much just free stuff there is in here.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Oh, more stuff.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number
I
you'd like to
have to read stuff and find it.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Distress signal. 237, beware. So I'm assuming I'm gonna have to fight whatever's in 237.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to read.
237, interesting. Even though, well, I guess there could have been more, and that's just how many are left. So what's in this? A nuclear bomb? That better not be what it looks like. What the heck? Do they just have 200 clones of Sobek?
Skin's like ice.
Are they all her?
Must have cut this from her head.
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have ELEUTHIA, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
Oh, but they do. Oh, they don't. Break it.
You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Ooh.
They can fly. Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
And we're doing what now?
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
By doing what exactly? Dang, those are expensive.
Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
How am I supposed to take one of these things down? Ow. What the heck?
I'm not giving up. I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
Yeah, that'd be really nice, but what the heck? Where is it? There we go. Detachable. Yeah, definitely want to get rid of cannon. Okay, pulse cannon. Vector thruster. Nanoplate. Those are the big ones.
That thing's quick.
What? Oh, okay. That's cool. Got stuck on the rail. Ooh, I roofed
scan
something.
that thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick.
Oh, that drop off is horrible.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Oh, ow, that's my face. Oh, I missed. I missed again. Critical strike! And another one! Get demolished, idiot. Oh, I'm actually just demolishing this thing. I'm out of ammo. Ow. Dang it.
Still in this fight.
Get up, get up, get up. Oh, yes.
There.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear. Aloy!
Okay, well, he's alive.
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Yeah, working on it. It's a surprisingly long way back. Oh, that's very bright.
That doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Erend.
Ooh. Oh, that's so bright.
Erend, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
And the second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. Tough fight if I take that thing head on.
Nope, you don't see any crap.
I'm spotted.
You don't see anything.
A heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
Oh, hey. What's that over there? Oh, a rabbit. Nice. No, I need the gun. Oh, I'm moving so slowly. Alright.
Shields down! It's on the move! Oh!
Ow! What the heck? What? I need that gun back.
Ah! Hey, you want to fight the Vanguard? Oh.
Ouch.
Are you sitting this one out?
Ooh. Ah, bad idea. Not. Didn't mean to do that.
You again? Ow. Get out of there!
Ow. Stop.
This is why I came along.
Stop moving so much. Move. Oh my goodness. Alright, now give me that gun back. Where'd it go?
Mine.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
And again.
Gosh dang. So much for I could use that. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Hello?
Boom!
That's armor.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
Well, what? What the heck just happened? What is that?
Let's take them out.
What? Oh, is it out?
You want a taste of this? Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid?
Oh, hey. That is actually very helpful to know. Thank you. That's really annoying. Oh, I almost fell down.
Get the fumes in your eye.
No, wrong button. Nice. Oh, I'll be taking that.
Aloy.
Oh, she's got to be very cold.
Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Ooh.
No.
What?
Damn it.
Got all crispy. What's that? Yeah, that core.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Looks like a little tiny Nuform reactor.
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze.
Oh.
If we can replicate it,
Nice.
maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths.
Just yoinks me back.
I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
That's weird.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
Simulacrum?
Don't understand. Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant. Is there anything that can help? Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work. Yeah.
Look, I don't think there was something in her hand.
Booting up.
So she's got, like, computer bits in her brain?
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information. About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves.
And now they want to wreck
Not their
this one?
descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago.
Huh?
You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Why? I guess that was the original plan with waking up Hades.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth, for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise.
What?
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
That's
They
freaking
were
weird.
some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric, he's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I can see that.
You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna.
Ooh.
I'm certain they have other security measures.
Are we gonna make a
Controls,
giant
machine
cannon
wars.
to
It
blow up the shield?
must be impregnable. What's inside the base?
I hope so.
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus, infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
I mean, if they were gonna colonize a planet, there's gotta be, like, several thousand of them to ensure genetic stability.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
Something still feels kind of fishy about that.
Details.
I mean, why wouldn't they lie about that too?
Was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed ELEUTHIA's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture ELEUTHIA. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send ELEUTHIA back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbaina long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture ELEUTHIA faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Dang. Very smart.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA.
Why do they keep saying Elizabeth? It's Elizabeth.
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn.
How do we get it?
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back.
Supposed to since what?
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, are gonna die.
Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, Expertise you probably lack.
Gee, thanks.
Of course. Computer science, physics, biology.
I mean, yeah, she did get the Apollo stuff,
Okay.
so...
Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I guess that can happen when you meet yourself.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Are you sure that's what the data says?
Hey, I found a weird rock.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced.
Ah, thanks. I hadn't figured that out
comparable
yet.
to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Really?
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent
Makes
the
sense.
weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Oh.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion.
Probably.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got ELEUTHIA, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time.
Those are words that I understand.
Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us.
We're just gonna start collecting those.
I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Pam, whoop-a-da.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
What?
I know. That makes you want to punch something.
Yeah. It kinda does. Alright, I need to go somewhere that's quiet.
Hello again, Aloy.
Yeah, hi, I just need to come in here because it's quiet. Everybody's yelling in there. A lot of big stuff today. Excited to see where that goes. We know there is a way to get through the shields, and for some reason Silence has it. Good to be back in the game. I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully, it's probably going to take so much longer to finish. But I think it'll be fun. I hope you all enjoy. Words are something I know how to do. I hope you enjoy coming along on the journey with me, and I'll see you next time, friends.